Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back for another unboxing and review video. In today's video, I got the new Raphael as Frankenstein's monster. Let's open him up, check him out. Oh yeah, Raphael as Frankenstein's monster. If you saw my previous hunt video, you will know where I got this from. Buddy Doug hooked me up. He found one and purchased it for me. So Doug, thank you once again for hooking me up. And I've been wanting this thing for quite a while. Never seen it in store, so I'm not going to delay this anymore. I'm not waiting. I want to get this out of the box. I do have some other figures that I want to do reviews on, but Frankenstein's monster, straight to the top of the list. So, first and foremost, the box presentation on these is amazing. I mean, that artwork is crazy cool. The back of the box is awesome. Got some side art right there. Boom. So yeah, I'm actually pretty excited for these. I'm not a huge turtles guy. I do have a set of turtles, but honestly, these are cool because it's completely different. It's not like nothing we've ever seen before. I'm a huge Frankenstein fan, so you know, just makes sense that I got to get it. But when we open the box up, right there, I mean, even if you don't take it out of the box, it's still a very, very cool figure. But we are going to take it out of the box. That's exactly what we're going to do. I will be saving this box because it's a cool box. Oh yeah, tongue depressor. It really helps opening up boxes and other things. All right, so let's get him out. Does not come with a huge amount of accessories. I love this back card right there. That's very cool. So let's get that out right there. Oh wow, right there in the clamshell. Wicked cool. Very, very nice. So I tell you what, I'm not going to make the clamshell noise. Let me get everything out of the clamshell, and then we'll take a closer look at Raphael as Frankenstein's monster. All right, got him out of the box, and as you can see, the accessories are mainly a couple of sets of hands and some really interesting looking knives. But he does come with a left and right hand. Very, very cool. Got a little bit of the stitching going on right there. Got some good weathering. I mean, look at the fingernails. Very, very cool. This appears to be the knife holding hands. Got a fisted hand right there. Again, the detail is awesome. Again, more stitching. The other side, his left hand's pretty much the same. Has the stitching right there on the wrist area, but I mean, the detail on these things are just legit. Very, very cool. But there's his hands. The knives, these are interesting. Nice little sawtooth design. Lots of good weathering on this one. On both sides, got some tarnishing. It's really, really good. I mean, I don't have any complaints with that blade there. This one, on the other hand, has none. So there's like zero weathering on this one. I mean, look, that's the weird part. So I don't understand why weather one and not the other. So I'm definitely going to have to do some work to try to get this to match. It's just a little bit of a black wash, but I mean, as you can see, there's definitely a difference. So yeah, that's a little disappointing, but hey, it's not that big of a deal. The figure itself, wow. So right off the bat, when I took him out of the clamshell, one of the first things I noticed, this is actually a metal chain. That is cool. It's not plastic, it's actual metal. But check out that head sculpt right there. The detail is amazing. Top of his head right there. Coming back here, it's got this gauge, which is really a nice touch. Got the sewer plate, which is nice. I mean, the cracks in the shell. The classic jacket, which is, you know, the Frankenstein look. We got these little metal, and that's another thing too. This is actual metal. I mean, I did not expect that. Or it really, if it's not, it's like very close. But check that gauge out right there. Got the hose. I will say this, that elbow is very, very loose. This one, not so much. Coming on down to the legs. I mean, got the stitching. I like the fact that you got the square feet, the classic Frankenstein. No toe pivot. So you shouldn't have a whole lot of problems with him standing up. This hose is going to the neck, which is very, very nice. Just amazing amount of detail. I just can't get over that head sculpt. That is awesome. So speaking of head sculpt, let's see. We do have some side to side. Forward is not too bad. Back is not bad. Shoulders, that's a little snug. And that appears to be it for shoulders, or that's at least as far as I'm going to push it. This elbow right there. Let's see how this one does. So it looks like basically 90. The hand that comes with is just like an open hand. The wrist does pivot, but that wrist joint is relatively tight. So do the classic Frankenstein, the classic Frankenstein pose. Works out really, really good. I do not expect much of a waist. A little bit. Thighs or the hips aren't bad at all. No. And knees, I don't think we'll get much out of the knee. That looks like that's about it. But I mean, come on, he's not a ninja. He's Frankenstein. Ankle's good. Does have a side to side. So yeah, I mean, overall, this thing is really, really cool. These two loops here are basically for his knives, like so. If I remember correctly, they actually go down into here, like so. I need to look to see if they go under the chain or over, but I think they go over like that. So there he is, right there. Raphael as Frankenstein's monster. Boom. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to get him posed up, get him on the spinny, and I'll give you my final thoughts on this amazing action figure. All right, everybody. So I decided to go ahead and just do sort of a classic little pose. The knives do go in front of the chains, so that's cool. I mean, just as he is in this pose here is a very, very cool pose. The other hands are nice. Again, I don't know. I'm sort of torn. I probably will do some photos with him holding the blades. But parts of me is just digging the classic look of Frankenstein. So yeah, I dig the hands out. It's just a classic look. As far as the figure itself, the only negative that I have so far is the one knife not being weathered. That and the joints are a little loose in the elbows, especially the left elbow and the hips. Other than that, paint 10 out of a 10, detail 10 out of a 10. I mean, I just can't find hardly anything. Like I said, if the knife had been weathered like the other knife, I probably would have looked over the elbow, the left elbow being loose. As you can see, the arms stay up fine, no issues there. But this is out of the box. You don't have to do anything to it. You don't have to weather it. You don't have to do anything to it. The metal chain is a wonderful touch. Never would have expected that to be metal. So yeah, NECA, good job on that. That's a nice little detail. And also these loops right here that the blades are in, let me know in the comments. To me, they feel like they're metal. If they are, that's even better. But the gauges, the hoses, everything on this figure is amazing. This actually has me excited to see the other ones, which the Mummy and Igor is the other two. I know we had some debate on what the fourth one could be. You know, Wolfman, Dracula, Creature from the Black Lagoon. I mean, if you think about Universal monsters, you think of Frankenstein, the Mummy, Wolfman, Dracula. That's the four main characters. And then you have Creature from the Black Lagoon. So they are some variances. So yeah, what do you what do we think it's going to be? Let me know in the comments what you think. But I will tell you this, I will be adding the rest of these to my collection, because you don't have to be a Turtles fan to appreciate this. There's a very good possibility that I might have to pose Raphael as Frankenstein next to my Frankenstein. I think that'd be pretty cool. But anyway, guys, that's it for this unboxing review. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you have this. Let me know if, even if you're not a Turtles fan, would you collect these? Would you collect this series of the monsters? Horror fans, definitely a must. Non-turtle fans, it's definitely an easy add. But yeah, I dig it. It is so cool. It's amazing. I can't wait to photograph it. But anyway, seriously though, let me know in the comments what you think. Also, if this is your first time to my channel, or if you're a returning person to my channel and have not yet subscribed, do me a favor, consider hitting that subscribe button. If you do subscribe, make sure you got notifications turned on. That way you'll know when I drop videos, when I do live streams, pretty much anything else related to my channel. Definitely leave me comments. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'd really appreciate it. And it helps the channel and the algorithm. And as always, please remember, toys refreshes your soul. And I'll see you next time.